clean air is so important. That's why these drivers are fighting tooth and nail for those early positions. Huge dive bomb.
Noah Gragson up 2 spots on the first lap. Kyle Larson up 3.
That was Allmendinger, really dove it in. Keselowski. Caution. Well, here it is. Didn't know if it was going to happen. Sure enough.
And Jimmy Johnson in the pit lane.
Right rear down on him.
Multiple contact between turn 19 and 20. Puts us under caution after lap 1.
Yeah, this is the carousel, and now we're diving down into 19, where we've seen most of the contact from all these guys. Again, Johnson's on the inside. He's kind of minding his own business. He goes way left.
17 moves over to avoid the car spinning, gets into Ty Dillon in 77, into Jimmy Johnson in 84. Their days are definitely done.
Yeah, that was a hard hit for the 84.
It's a 6. Brad Keselowski spinning.
Yeah, it's really disappointing, but you know, it comes with racing. It's part of it. Unfortunately, we didn't have a good day yesterday in qualifying, and we're back there around the wreck, and we know that those things can happen. So, just most disappointed for Club Wyndham. I'm very thankful they came on board for this race, and sadly, we didn't take one lap under green.
Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks.
7-time champ out of the race early here.
Oh! Bubba hard to the back of Kyle Larson, turns him around really hard.
Larson trying to refire as Wallace pulls away. We are still under green.
Major damage on the front of
turn 12 is where this happened. That braking zone at the end of the long straightaway. And Larson will drive away.
Wow.
Woo! Whoa!
It's almost like his brakes went out.
Went wrong.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Sailed it in there.
That may be that's obviously probably the end of that 23 cars day with Bubba Wallace, but I thought he hit him in the left rear wheel, Kurt. I think that's going to be okay.
Let's ride with the money line onboard camera in Bubba's car.
That thing just never slowed down. I mean, he jumped out to pass the car under braking, and then it was gone after that. I've never really seen that.
You heard the tires complaining when the brakes locked up, but car did not slow there.
See the fluid on the back of that car too in the camera.
And Cody Ware with a spin.
Overcorrected.
Kyle Larson in trouble again.
And this is where guys would want to pit because the yellow's most likely going to come out. And maybe a few guys did sneak on to pit road.
And caution is out. I wonder if Larson was trying to get to pit road.
Fire back up here.
And
got in the oil of the car that wiped him out. That's exactly what happened.
So Larson gets going again, and we have the second caution flag of the day. Kyle Larson turned by Denny Hamlin. Working lap 18, Ryan Blaney got off course in one corner and came in for a left side tires. Brad Keselowski spun. Multiple incidents here while we were in break.
Might have got a little help there.
Got spun by the Blaney that was on pit road. And then Ryan gets spun.
Yep.
It was Larson that got into him.
One thing I noticed is the lap time the guys can do on the used tires in the front. The people which didn't come in, they can do the same lap times as the people which put new tires on. So that's quite amazing. I thought the guys on the new tires will catch up, but they are not in the moment. So I don't know.
That's a great observation. Yeah, I thought the pace would have been quicker with stickers on for sure.
That was pretty hard contact for Blaney there with Larson. And so that's an extended stay on pit road, likely toe link getting replaced in the left rear. Well, now you know why every seat up at turn 1 has been sold, and they've just told Raikkonen on the radio, be aggressive on this restart.
Be aggressive and be ready for contact. That's what you have to be as an open wheel guy. Be ready for contact with these stock cars.
Here we go.
Man, a great jump for Bell. Denny didn't get a good jump at all. Reddick already the hands inside. Great restart for Reddick. Look at him crazy. All over the place.
Raikkonen and Preece way outside and one car around Austin Dillon. Well, more than one car around. That is that Chastain?
Chastain as well.
Well, that was ugly.
Chastain's broke left rear.
Allmendinger was involved as well. We may have another caution here.
Look at that. Reddick to
Reddick
the point.
was able to grab the lead from that third row. That's incredible. I mean, just for the braking zones that he's been able to capitalize on.
Caution.
I was going to say, they're probably going to be caution with debris and cars not rolling.
They'll have to remove Ross Chastain's car.
Well, let's re-rack him.
Remember, he had a bad pit stop, and that's how he ended up back there. You'll see that light blue #1 come into view here.
Love this drone footage. You see the baby blue car in far right, and there's going to be about 5 guys to his inside.
4 into the, I think it's a 16 that got into the 3. Then on the outside, Eric Jones gets into Chastain, spins him around.
We'll watch from Ryan Blaney's Ford onboard camera.
What do you do here, Gunther? Hope and pray?
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do in the middle of there. That's the only thing you can do.
All right, Kurt, now you can say it. Cautions breed cautions.
Okay, all right. Yep.
Look, Denny out there off the racetrack.
And Allmendinger with a flat right front and maybe more.
Ford got into the back of, I think that was who that was, into the back of him. That put him into the back of the 31 or the 3 and turned him around.
Nine laps to go in Austin, Texas. After this on the restart.
First step is you got to get this launch. You're in control, Tyler.
Next, you've got to get turn 1. Green flag.
It's pretty slow.
Everybody's right there.
We're in line here. Still in line.
All right.
Still.
Stay. Cut it.
Wide, Bush under him.
He's going to be okay. Williams way wide. Tyler's got the right line.
And Kyle Busch is right there.
Greg's in around, several cars around in the back.
How about that? Now you got Kyle Busch. The car you used to race is now your blocker back there in P2.
Yeah, best case scenario for them. Question is, are these cars going to get cleaned up? A lot of cars around backwards back there. But for Byron, that takes me right back to what I heard Chase Elliott saying. As soon as he said it, I said, boy, that ain't a bad move. It's exactly what Kyle Busch took advantage of.
Everybody get back going again.
Best case scenario for Tyler Reddick.
Down into turn 11.
Everyone got away from that melee in turn 1. So we stay green.
Get around here to this white flag if you're Tyler Reddick.
Roll, buddy, roll. Nice lead. This is where you're in the car, right, Clint? You're like, no whammies. No whammies. You don't want anything to pop up to create a yellow. You've got a nice gap. You just got to get back to the line and take the white.
You mean that?
Oh, no.
That ain't going to be enough.
No
though.
whammies.
Can't throw a caution for that.
That's where there was a caution before. Through the stadium.
For that debris all over the racetrack, though.
It's still green. He's got a nice gap, right, Mike?
Yeah. Reddick's maintaining.
Yes.
Right there at 1 second. Over Kyle Busch, William Byron, Daniel Suarez, and the yellow is out.
I told you, no whammies.
I didn't think you could with Blaney and that there was debris flying out of the back of that thing all over the place. Have to see what's on the racetrack.
Look.
There's pretty much a yard sale out there.
But he's not the only one with trouble. I think that was it Preece behind him? Yeah.
Yes. Ooh. So Preece ran hard up against somebody.
But that front end damage likely fluid on the racetrack, I would say.
Yeah, Yeah, that thing's ready for the chop yard.
Not sure who he hit, but it was a ton.
Gonna need a lot of carbon fiber to fix that one.
Kyle Larson gets the free pass. Let's go back to the restart.
I mean, to me, this was a very civilized top 3 rows. And then if somebody tries to shoot the middle, a lot of door slamming back there. Blaney gets spun around.
Oh, there's where Priest got turned and hit. And that was the start of the pileup back there.
The issue is the funnel effect because the gravel sneaks up on you on the exit of this corner. Watch the gravel way out there, and the car's got to jump back on.
Priest, the red car, way on the outside, and he's going to be in trouble right here.
He had to do exactly what Kurt was talking about. Had to get back down to stay out of that gravel. Gets turned around.
From Ryan Blaney.
Oh, it's frustrating.
Josh Palicki involved there. And Justin Haley's view.
Ready to get this day over with.
Yeah, he is.
Wow. I remember that from last year. It's like a war zone out there. There's just shrapnel going everywhere.
And there's a pair of debris.
Got to stay in line at the start-finish line. Here we go.
Big push from the inside.
McDowell sends it on the outside.
Huge dive. They're in Reddick underneath of him.
Around goes Truex.
He's not clear just yet.
Look at Chastain.
Where did he come from? 45 is not clear. He's going to have to race the 8 side by side through the S's. A lot of give and take, a lot of room between these two. That is great.
Pushed him wide, clear.
Got 200 cars running 3-4.
Yep, Bowman and Byron contact as they battle for third. Chastain in 5th. McDowell 6th.
William missed.
Reddick is clear. My heart rate's through the roof. I know his is. Hopefully everybody got cleared up in turn 1.
Yeah, Truex was he was the one that got spun around up there. That's too bad. He had a good day going. Huge dive bombs.
Yep, this corner can have the same thing as turn 1.
Oh, another spinner.
It's Haley. He's able to continue on. Here we are down the back straightaway. I'm not saying anything else. Turn 12 is another zone for people to diving in there.
Still driving away.
Got another one around.
Just has to get around here to the white flag. Not many corners left. Well, there goes McDowell.
Another one around.
Got turned around by Cindric, it looks like.
Kyle Busch trying to hold off Bowman. 3 wide there. Crunch, crunch.
Oh my gosh. What am I
And
looking
the
at?
caution is out.
For what?
Oh, yellow on full course. So cool everything down.
Probably debris out there again.
The tire off Daniel Suarez shredded all over the racetrack. And we had a couple more cars, including Christopher Bell, spin around. So we'll re-rack and try it again.
Well,
Kimi Räikkönen caught up in it.
Oh no. Suarez was top of the hill. He got door slammed at the top of the hill. Hey, the respect you were talking about, Chase, it gone.
Yeah, it's out the window now, huh? I was thinking Tyler was going to get off the hook, but I don't think. Obviously, it's not over yet. Yeah, hated to see some of that, but you know, these things are just, they get so aggressive at the end of these things, and when you continue to have opportunities at green white checker after green white checker, and guys are getting in positions, it's tough. I mean, I thought he had a great launch. He did it all right, and now he's got to do it again.
Now watch Truex there. Oh, Suarez got into him.
Yeah, Bowman put it in there, then Suarez.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a chain reaction from the inside.
That's pretty aggressive by Bowman. I'm going to say he was on the inside. Everybody started braking, and his car hadn't slowed down yet. There wasn't cars on the outside of him. He wasn't going to make it.
And look, Chastain put himself right back into the race here.
It's pretty wild. You know, it used to be like nose bumper, nose bumper. Now it's door, 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 door. Truex, mind his business, and he
That
gets
was
blocked.
Bowman into Suarez and the Truex. But Chastain was right there on the inside of him.
From Daniel Suarez. And Ryan Blaney, or excuse me, Martin Truex.
See, he's right on edge and staying just off the 24 and then gets clobbered.
Nothing you can do. Too bad.
This was later in the lap for Ryan Blaney. He's got company on the inside and gets turned.
Cody Ware was on him right there.
He's as calm as I've ever seen a crew chief be. We
Nope.
need him at his best.
Want to take home a trophy. That's what I want to take home.
Of course we want to take home the trophy. Here we go. My goodness, how many restarts are there?
As many as it takes. Austin Cindric back up in the top 10. Gilliland, Briscoe, and Gibbs. Here we go. One more time.
Little contact in the zone. What's the 48 going to do? Reddick's got plenty of room behind him, and he's got to get the car to cut. He's clear. And Bowman's got tapped from behind.
Now he's really clear.
Most everybody is probably done wrecking back there.
Stenhouse got turned sideways. Don't know if he went around.
My goodness.
10 car, a lot of damage here.
Yep.
Here we go. Bowman's close enough. It's a new guy, right? Now, Reddick has had to deal with Byron. He's had to deal with Kyle Busch. He's had to deal with Chastain. And this is a new one now, Bowman.
Pretty amazing. Same as last year. Same 2 cars. 2 of the 3, that is.
He's almost close enough for a bonsai.
Well, that's what.
Oh,
it's gonna take.
no.
Uh-oh. That car's tore up bad. A lot of front end damage. Oh, my gosh.
We'll see if they get going. I don't know they will. 45 is clear.
I mean, that's
Wow,
just
what
it.
a launch. Oh, Christopher Bell all torn up. Trying to make it back around.
Yeah, we're just trying to get it to the outskirts of the track. They're racing still back here.
Stenhouse into the top 10.
Kyle Busch having a look on Bowman. He's got the inside.
How about
And
that?
Chastain trying.
And now those guys are going to be side by side all through this next section. It's going to slow them up big time.
That'll allow Reddick to get away.
Boink, boink.
There it is.
Now this bumper tag. Ding, 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 ding.
I think he's going to get around this time, Kurt.
It's not up to Reddick. It's the other guys not spinning around and throwing trash on the track, but maybe we'll run out of cars eventually.
I think you're through the tough parts of the racetrack, those straightaways and stuff like that. I think he makes it around.
He's got the lead he needs. This is the final corner to come back around and take the white.
Now you got a driver. Give me one more
White
clean
flag, 1 lap to go. Next flag ends the race. Kyle Busch and Bowman for second. And they're going to have company.
That is a beautiful thing, though, for Tyler Reddick and that 45, guys. It's amazing, 23-11, and how fast we're growing and how much we're doing together. It's forward together on this program, and it brings me a little bit to be choked up. I was hoping to be back in that car, but it's in good hands. And it's a great team, and I love racing with those guys.
Reddick running away, second still in doubt. Bowman looking outside for second. And Byron trying to mount a run on Chastain.
What a job Reddick has done today, right, Mike? I mean, have you seen that on a road course in a while?
He's led 40 of the 74 laps. He and William Byron. put on quite a show and dominated. But Reddick in the braking zones had the measure of Byron and everybody else today.
He was so fast, he pitted an extra time and still won this race. Still put himself in position. The speed in this car, the job they did, Billy Scott and company, and that kid behind the wheel, pretty impressive.
That is a big nugget to remember, is that they were off sequence, and Billy Scott's like, we have speed, I'm putting you back in with the group. Let's take our lumps now. And now here they are.
And through holding these guys off of so many attempts at these restarts, so close, and then the caution comes out, heck, you can't help but to root for him.
Through 19.
Tyler Reddick, a two-time winner on the road courses of the Cup Series last year. Finished top 10 in both COTA races.
Pressure here, bring her back to the line.
3 of his 4 wins come on the road course. Tyler Reddick, Masters Circuit of the Americas.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
Hey, that is a monster win, buddy. Thank you.
That's Billy Scott. Led them all. But he got the jump that he needed. There was that little contact that might have got the 48 off guard a little bit. But right here, he's able to make the cut and not get hit from behind.
He did it perfect. It was a masterful job. He held that 48 out just enough, gave the 8 a window, but he got up in there deep enough that he was smooth sailing. The 8 was blocking the other 2, and that was the difference, man.
That was a little bit of sprinkle of the 8, maybe giving him that extra bit of room and racing him clean. Just listen how hard he gets on the brakes.
You know, Kyle Busch gave him so much room going into the corner that Kyle got punted from behind.
Yeah, he did end up losing a couple little spots, but he was able to gain him back. Kyle finished second.